Hello everyone, my name is Jaybird and welcome back to AIRIS. Without any further ado, let's get right back to where we left off last time, which would be, here. Perfect. Which is not perfect at all. I don't know what's perfect. Nothing is perfect, everything is shit.
Ilya, are you sure this is a good idea?
I glanced down at Teddy, who was eyeing the countless flame spirits floating in the cave with trepidation.
Why didn't we get Lyle to come along? Or Evra? Or even Kylan?
Frowning at the mention of Kylan, I swing my sword at the air, avoiding Teddy's eyes. Don't mention his name. And Lyle wouldn't accept our invitation. They're upset at me. Understandably so, since I chose not to believe them when I should have. I jab at an imaginary target in the air to relieve some of my pent-up frustration. We can do this ourselves, Teddy.
What about Evra? She didn't piss you off, did she?
I don't want to be around anyone else right now. I just want to have some fun with you. Is that okay? Oh! God damn! Helia! Don't have fun with bears. God. That's disgusting. Sorry for screaming. Oh, who am I kidding? I ain't sorry for nothing. Teddy looks between me and the enemies for a minute before nodding with a small growl.
Fine, I'll try and keep you from getting your stupid self killed. Me.
Flashing Teddy a grateful smile, I pull out my sword from its sheath and charge towards the spirits with a fierce battle cry. I don't know what a battle cry is. I run straight through one spirit with my sword, which disappears into a puff of smoke. The phlegm. Gross. The temporary death of their slain comrade kicks the other spirits into gear, and they begin to crowd. I can't read today, I'm sorry. And they begin to crowd around us. I managed to deflect a fireball with my sword, and in a swift move, plunged the sword into a flame spirit on the right. Meanwhile, next to me, Teddy slashes out repeatedly with her claws, expertly dodging the spirit's fiery attacks with nimble movements.
Behind you! On your left!
I twirl around just in time to slice through one spirit that tried to sneak up on me, but I'm unable to dodge the puff of flame sent towards me by another spirit. Stumbling back, I hiss at the pain from the angry streak of red that the flames left on my arm, but I have to immediately shrug it off and sidestep another attack.
You okay, Ilya?
I'm wearing sleeves though, aren't I? What? I guess it burned the clothes. I don't know. I'm fine. Watch out, you're 3 o'clock.
Got it.
The paddle. God damn it, I can't talk today. I'm sorry. Okay? Just give me a minute, okay? Just be patient. Bear with me. Okay. The battle continues, pushing me to my limit due to how outnumbered we are, but eventually the flaming spirits have all been defeated, leaving behind some tiny flickering candle flames in the once well-lit cave. Teddy collapses to the ground with a tired groan, her eyes closing. I lean against the cave wall, trying to catch my breath.
Mother of souls, let's never do that again.
With an exhausted grit... I can't read! I'm so sorry! I'm dying. I'm so sorry. You must be disappointed in me. I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do to make it better? I'll give you some kisses. Mwah, mwah. Do you need a hug? Mwah, mwah. That was a kissing noise, not a hug noise. What the hell does a hug sound like? Sounds like breaking bones or something? I don't know. An exhausted grin climbs onto my face, and I would have reached out to pet her if I had the energy to. Admit it, it was fun.
Yes, it was, but Alia, this dungeon is too difficult for just two of us to handle. I think we should turn back now. If you want, we can look forever and come back another day.
Before Teddy has finished her sentence, I'm already shaking my head and stumbling towards the entrance to the next dungeon room. No, I don't need anyone else.
Alia, what happened with Kylan and Lyle? Why are you acting so strange?
I'm not.
Then why are you doing this, Alia? Why are you putting yourself into danger like this?
I'm not in danger, Teddy. I'm a strong warrior of AIRIS. I can handle this. I need to... My voice trails off as I barely manage to stop myself in time.
Need to what?
I need to prove that I am strong because of my own strength, not because of some... Not because of some person from another realm who's been possessing my body to fight for me and leading me to believe the memories of epic battles and glorious victories are my feats. No, I can't say that to Teddy. She won't understand. Based off what Kylan said, she wouldn't be able to understand my words anyways. Anyway, thanks to the magic that alters her perception and memories. She's just a stupid dumb bear, okay? She don't understand English. Well, she does, but not that much. She's very limited. She's very limited. Nothing. Listen, Teddy. I don't want to drag you into my mess, so you should turn back and head home first. I'll be fine.
Are you insane? Alia, we can barely tackle these creatures together. You can't do this alone. You're going to get yourself killed.
Maybe I want that. Does it matter if I do? Teddy gasps, and I barely resist a cry when she smacks my arm with full force, accidentally choosing the exact spot of a fresh wound.
Don't you dare say that, Alia! Have you gone mad?
Sometimes I feel like I have. Realizing I'd just echoed Kylan's words from yesterday, I scalded myself and turned to head towards the entrance with renewed determination. I'm going to the next room. I'll see you back at home, Teddy.
Alia, don't you dare take one more step!
I dared! I step into the room, my gaze landing on the gigantic Bat King sitting on the throne, his head ducked beneath his wings. I've heard about this elite tier creature. He'll be a tough one to handle. Lifting my sword in front of my face, I raise my voice to a shout. Why would you do that? Just do it when he's asleep or something. Don't do all this formal bullshit, just go for it. That way you get him on alert, you know? I'm just saying, Alia. That's what you should do. Okay. Thought I was going ASMR. Hell nah. Hell nah. Although maybe someday I should try that with a rage game. You know? The ASMR challenge. Or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't give a shit. I could try though. I could try. Maybe. I'm here to challenge you. Prepare to be slain by my sword. Immediately the bat stirs and he lifts his head to look at me with intelligent beady eyes. A flash of a dark shadow, and I'm knocked back into the wall, doubled over in pain. That's why you don't fucking announce your presence when you're trying to defeat a boss. You just do it. Especially when they're asleep or some shit. That way you can get them off guard. Don't do this formal bullshit. Be like, oh, I want to be a real knight. Oh, I want to be a real a warrior. I have to be all formal and be all like, I formally challenge you to a battle. Prepare to be slain. Don't do that bullshit. Just do it. God. That's what I would do. Damn it. He's fast. Faster than Sonic. I can barely see his movements. Running around at the speed of sound. Okay, whatever. I swear, if I start singing a song, I get my video, like, not copy striked or whatever. It gets copyrighted. Like, not the whole video, just, not because of, not, well, basically it does. The whole video. Just because if I sing apart from a song. It kind of sucks. Although, like, recently it doesn't really, normally YouTube doesn't really pick up on it because I don't sing the whole song or anything, but just so you know my, that one episode of XOXO Droplets that, has, we're going on the date, going on a karaoke date for the first time with Shiloh, and I sing Let It Go in there. Yeah, I got that video claimed by, like, 17 plus people just because I sang that. It was really stupid. So now there's ads running on that video that's not going to me at all because I don't monetize my videos because I'm not able to. So that's kind of bullshit. But I mean, I guess it does. They have the right to do that. I didn't ask permission to sing it, but it's like everyone sings it, so you don't copyright people. Well, I guess, yeah, that's part of fair use. You can sing it live with no problem, but if you record it, then... Okay, I know my shit, but it still makes me mad. I grip my teeth, keeping my eyes focused on him and trying to predict his movements. I roll out of the way of his next attack, his wing just barely clipping my shoulder. God damn it. Crap, this is bad. This is really bad. Too bad. What do I do? What do I do now? Do it. So, turns out I didn't need to worry about what I should do next because I don't have an opportunity to anyway. The next attack from the bat is almost too quick for me to follow, and I don't have the time to brace myself before the wing collides with the side of my head, throwing me through the air. Sharp pain explodes in my head, and everything goes dark. Wonderful. Lovely. The odd feeling of someone lifting my arm and wrapping something around it rouses me from my slumber, and my eyes flutter open. I'm greeted by the sight of the clear blue sky above me, and I turn my head to see Teddy's gigantic snout right in front of my face, causing me to jerk back and sit up with a yelp.
Oh, look which idiot is finally conscious again.
I knew Kylan was gonna be there. God damn it. Don't move. I'm trying to bandage your wounds here. I know that voice. That's Kylan. Clearly, that's Kylan! What? I thought that was his twin brother! Oh! Fuck's sake, Alia, get your shit together. What the hell is he doing here? Why is Kylan here? How should I react to his presence? Ignore him, ask him why he's here, tell him to leave. Tell him to leave. I have to tell him to leave? God damn it, I don't want to tell him to leave. I love him. Tell him to leave. Jesus Christ, okay. I twist my arm out of his grasp, holding back a wince at the pain, and give him an angry glare. I told you I don't want to see you. Leave. Now. Kylan flinches from my icy tone, and he shuffles backwards slightly, lifting his hands in front of him. Look, I mean no harm. I'll leave after bandaging your wounds. Wounds. I don't need your help! You just died once already from your injuries, Ailey. I don't know what I'm doing with the voice, but I'm doing it. God damn it. You just died once already from your injuries, Alia. You need medical attention. Even though you revived here with the lethal injury gone, the remaining wounds aren't healed. If Teddy didn't track you down by smell after dragging me along, you'd probably have bled out and died again. I blink in surprise, recalling the explosion of pain before darkness consumed me. So I died, huh? Well, I guess now I know they at least weren't lying about vassals being able to come back to life. Teddy suddenly gives me a hard shove, causing me to flinch and look at her in shock. Teddy, what was that for?
Mother of souls, Alia, what is wrong with you? Are you crazy? This is no laughing matter. I'm going to kill you again myself, I swear.
Ooh, Teddy, you're being a little bit too much tsundere for me. Yeah. Teddy, you need to calm yourself down. I reach out for her, but she gives me one last angry glare before dropping to all fours and running away. My arm falls to my side awkwardly as I stare after her in silence. Kylan takes the opportunity to grab my injured arm and resume wrapping bandages around it, but I struggle against his hold. No, I don't need your help. I'm fine. Stop. Just let me. I'll get out of your sight immediately after this, alright? I want to push him away again, but I can't find the energy to do so. With an angry sigh, I turn my face away, holding my arm out as far as possible to put as much distance between us as I can. Oh! No! Oh, no! Oh, no! I'm sorry. I squeal too much. I need help. I need a professional. I need a professional. Caroline takes my arm with a touch of, okay, whatever. I don't care. Well, I do care, but I need to take a screenshot first because I want to. Kylan takes my arm with a touch as soft as a butterfly. How do you know what butterflies feel like? Did you just go grab a butterfly or something? Adjusting his sitting position so that he can manipulate my arm easier. Stop manipulating my arm! I can't resist sneaking small peeks at him as he works, clearly bandaging my arm with practiced movements. The bandage is neither too tight nor too loose. When he's finished with one arm, he moves on to the other, tending to my wounds with infinite care and gentleness that I would never have expected from him. Why? I'm so absorbed in watching him work that I jump a little when he suddenly breaks the silence. You know, you really shouldn't go on pseudocidal. That sounds like a Pokemon. Go, pseudocidal. I don't know. Pseudocidal. It's the edgier evolution of pseudocidal. I don't know. You really shouldn't go on suicidal missions like that. My hackles rising again at being told off by him. Of all people, I give an angry scowl. What's it to you? Why do you care? You know I care about you, Alia. Whoa! Okay. Even if you don't listen to what I say, you should listen to Teddy. I don't even need to be able to understand her words to know how worried she was about you. I deflate a little at the mention of Teddy, guilt temporarily overshadowing my rage. It wasn't a suicidal mission. I don't know what happened exactly, but I assume that you were down there in the caves of spirits with Teddy as your only party member. You're not stupid. You know that dungeon isn't for beginners. Going down there without a full party is suicidal. You're lucky the resurrection magic revived you. What if the spell had run out by now? Your death would be permanent, and you'd be leaving behind a heartbroken Teddy and your friends. The logic in Kylan's words only make me scowl further. The resurrection spell usually lasts around 10 years. That's what we were told. It's only been 5 for me. I would have been fine. Unless they lied about that as well. Kylan winces slightly at the venom in my tone, and replies in an uncharacteristically meek voice. No, they didn't lie about that. You should still be careful. It usually lasts around 10 years, but it can run out at any time. and one person can only receive a resurrection spell once in their lifetime. Any death can be your last one. Why does it matter? It's not like my body is my own anyway. If I'm going to die, I'd rather die by my own actions, not someone else's. If these are even my own thoughts and actions. Kylan raises an eyebrow at the apparent bitterness in my voice, and he tucks the loose end of the bandage in before placing my arm gently on his on my lap. I thought it said his lap, and I'd be like, boy, going a little too far right now. This has got to be family-friendly content. Hold on. Elia, are you honestly worried about when you have control over your own body? Hugging my legs to my chest, I stay silent, not bothering to reply. Have you not noticed how every vassal is required to carry around the gemstone given to them at the time of recruitment? Kylan reaches out and taps my brooch, a gentle look on his face. It glows when the player is logged on. I open my mouth to argue that it is completely ridiculous, but then the words die in my throat when I suddenly remember the faint, pulsing pink light I saw out of the corner of my eye before I passed out that morning. When it's not glowing, it's you. It's all you. Your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, they all come from you and you alone. I promise you that. Why should I believe you? Despite my snapping, why should I believe you? Despite my snapping, the knot in my stomach loosens slightly, and I can feel some of the pressure on my chest lift, making it easier to breathe for the first time since Kylan's revelation yesterday. You can tell when I'm speaking the truth because part of you deep down still remembers this. My frown deepens and I give a small huff in protest. Fine. Doesn't make any of this better, though. I know. There's an apologetic smile on Kylan's face, and the regret and guilt in his eyes are so cute and genuine that some of my anger wavers. If it makes you feel better, this was your choice. You were told about this fully before joining the guild. You and every single vassal in the guild knew all these details and agreed to them before undergoing the process to become a vessel for the player's consciousness to possess. You even agreed to have the memory of the explanation and your consent removed from your mind to help make the transition easier and ensure the system will run smoothly. Anything for AIRIS, you all said. Not like you had anything to lose. There's a reason why the only soldiers that were recruited for this purpose were the ones who have lost everything. Family, friends, everything. I know it still isn't right, and I know it doesn't make anything better, but I hope that the knowledge that you made the conscious choice to sacrifice yourself for the country will help ease some of the suffering and uncertainty you're going through. I want to deny that, protest that I would have never agreed willingly, but a feeling deep down tells me that yes, I did. It's exactly something I would have done. In fact, if I were to choose again, I can't guarantee I won't make the same choice and join the guild to protect AIRIS any way I possibly can. The remaining anger rushes away, leaving behind only sorrow and fear, causing me to sag in exhaustion. I still have some ways to go before I can forgive Kylan, but he doesn't deserve my anger. Yes, he lied to me, but he isn't the one who forced me to undergo the process to give up my body to be possessed. I was the one who did that. I suppose. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about this again. I know all this is a lot to take in. Are you alright? Am I alright? How do I feel about all this? I'm just glad I at least know the truth now. I'm too confused and overwhelmed still. If this is what it takes to protect AIRIS, I will accept this. I have to say the third one, right? Yep. I'm fine. It was my choice. I'll live with it. I'm not going to regret it because I would do whatever it takes to protect AIRIS. If this is what I have to do, then so be it. Catelyn tilts his head, a glimmer of respect in his eyes. If you honestly mean it, then it's very admirable of you. Still, you don't need to pretend to be fine, you know? Your reaction is completely understandable. I would be in shock too. Would be? Didn't you go through this as well when you retired and were told of this? How did you react? Catelyn's eyes widen, almost imperceptibly before he gives an easy smile and nods. Yes. I was stunned and furious, just like you. So I know how you feel, and I'm sorry for not being able to tell you sooner. I hope you'll find it in your heart to forgive me at some point. He rises to his feet, stuffing the leftover bandages and medicine back into his bag before turning to leave. I should probably go. Sorry, I know I promised to leave immediately. I hope I didn't overstay my welcome. Wait. Catelyn turns back with a quizzical look. Yes? Thank you for taking care of my wounds. Catelyn seems surprised at my gratitude, and something that suspiciously looks like a faint blush darkens his cheeks. Ah! Sorry. I'm sorry. It's nothing. Take care of yourself. I manage a small nod in his direction, and he throws me a smile before walking away, soon disappearing in the distance. I love that boy, though. He's so nice. He's so sweet. He's so kind, and I love him. I love him so much. Oh. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of AIRIS. If you guys enjoyed this episode of AIRIS, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!